Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back with the downtown Kato Paphos promenade and harbour area. We're right at the start of the promenade. There's a few shops and we found this one, and it's called the Freedom Gallery. It's a gift shop. That's not the correct words. It's a strop. No, I'm throwing a strop. It's a shop that is extraordinaire. Now, without further ado, let me introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world. And of course her name is Miss Archin Gracivia Bouf.
Hello everybody, but how nice to see you again and again. Mr. Paul, take off your bloody glasses.
My bloody glasses? No, I will not. It's part of the character Mr. Paul. He's dressed head to toe in blue, he wears a blue hat, he wears sunglasses, and he follows around the most beautiful woman in the world. And as I'm saying, this is called the Freedom Gallery, and it is a gallery, there's no doubt about it. Feast your eyes and digest. If there's a wooden girl that you're dreaming of, she's possibly in this window, and she's most definitely waiting, especially for you. Obviously, some of these gifts in this window are that little bit too big to pop into your suitcase, that's for sure. But perhaps if you're an expat and you live in Uptown Paphos and Paya in particular, perhaps if your name is Mr. Robert, perhaps if there's a girl in your life called Miss Carol, that could be something special to go in that lounge. Perhaps if your name is David Potter and there's a beauty in your life called Lady Angela. Well, what do you think of that, Angela? Do you think you'd allow David to have that in the lounge? Perhaps not. Gracivia?
I always liked this shop. I always understood that this shop is a huge helper of some tourists. Let's imagine your holiday is the last day of your holiday. It's just end. And if you're lucky and find out this shop open, then you can always come here and find a lovely, beautiful, different surprises and little gifts for your family members, sisters or brothers, colleagues, whatsoever.
So, come with us as we take you on a magical mystery tour of the Freedom Gallery. One or two little items for that beachwear. There's some wraps there waiting special for you, and they're all at great prices indeed. If you have a quick look up there, one piece is €9.90. If you want two, it's 19, and if you want three, it's 27. So that's pretty cheap, in our opinion, for the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour and Promenade area. Let's go through the grand entrance into this store and again show you some of the works of art. There's some busts up there, there's a necklace or two. These are all illuminated, and if there's a cat in your mind, well, there's one waiting there especially for you. Perhaps if your name is Lady Zuska, that could be that special cat. And if you look in the background in this vitrine, well, there's one or two things that are very interesting indeed. So, come on, let's go and see what Gracivia Bouf has fallen in love with.
No, I haven't at all. I think, look at this, it's so many things to observe that you look at this little one, the jingle bell's gone, somebody cutted it as like he was a cat.
Right, okay, there we are. Troubles in downtown Paphos, that's for sure.
It's beautiful, it's made of stone, for sure, it's sort of stone. And I will not be surprised if it lights up.
It lights up again, yeah. It's like a standard lamp. It's a shop full of all sorts of things, and it really is. As we start to take you around slowly, there's little knickknacks, there's big knickknacks, there's earrings, there's bracelets, there's decorations for, well, pretty much everything that you can think of. Perhaps if you want a nice bangle in your life, there's one waiting for you. There's the thankful hand. It's gift after gift. Perhaps if you would fancy to have a horn in your life, well, there you go. That takes me back to when I was a young man, and I remember being taken to Switzerland. But this one doesn't work.
You said horns. I heard different things. Sorry about it. This thing, if you go to Georgia and lay it on the dinner, they will fill it up with a drink, and you're going to drink the final fine drink in one. But there they have these big things.
So like big things in Georgia.
And they fill it up because if you're late obviously someone has already had the drinks, so you had to run them up.
Catch up.
Catch up.
So, as you come to understand, a lot of people going for dinner in Georgia are late.
Go Marjos. It means na zdrowie or cheers.
Or bottoms up in good old English. If you want something as a knick-knack, well, here we go. You haven't got to come in here and spend a fortune, that's for sure. Things are kicking off at less than €5. There's that special earring. There's a big diamante with its name on it, especially for you. There are rings and there are key rings. So if you're looking for that last minute gift, the Freedom Gallery could be that special shop for you. Let's wander around and see what other little works of art that we can find. There's a girl sitting on a log, and well, there's a bit of a dinosaur with two heads, shall we say. Works of art in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. Freedom Gallery, that's where we are. Now if you like what you see, all you got to do is hit that like, click that subscribe, and perhaps come back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness. Doesn't cost you a single penny. But if you want to keep the channel afloat, well, all you've got to do is Google these magic words. Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me. It'll take you through to the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Totally safe, totally secure. And that's where you can virtually gift us that special coffee or two. Motivate us to make that special video for you. Shout out as a thank you to us. Or perhaps encourage us to make that special video with your name on it. Could be a birthday shout out, could be an anniversary. You might even want me to call your giraffe in, especially for you. But those videos will be coming very soon indeed. And we'd like to thank each and every one of you that chooses to buy that virtual coffee or two. If your name is Dayman, we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. If your name is Sir Martin, and there's a beauty in your life called Lady Victoria, that latte coffee was absolutely delicious. And I tell you what, I'll be smoking that Romeo and Juliet and thinking of you in the Kato Paphos Harbour very soon indeed.
I would like to tell you that every time we come here, I find out the different things. You don't know where to look at, because everywhere where you look, it's a lovely flies, birds, exotic birds, should I say, flying over there, and then elephant stools. Look at this beauty.
Let's have a quick look.
I would put it in my garden, but it's very small.
There we go, little elephant stool. If you've got a little blonde cat in your life like we have, I'm pretty sure he would pop his jumper on there and sit and feast his eyes and digest the view all the way down to the Kato Paphos Harbour and across the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. Yes, we are gifted that we love the area of Paphos, and we live up in the hills, and we have a spectacality of a view indeed. Every day I get to look at the most beautiful woman in the world, but when we gaze out of our windows, we get to look down to the beautiful area known as Kato Paphos, which is where most people, when they come into Paphos, come and stay on their holidays.
This giraffe is a wooden one. It doesn't feel a lot, but it's quite nice, beautifully done, of wood. And look at these iguanas, by the way.
Iguanas in downtown Kato Paphos. My goodness.
And if you look on this from the side, they're so nice. It's like they're growing up from the tree.
It is indeed. Works of art in the downtown Kato Paphos Promenade and Harbour area. We were at the Freedom Gallery. If you want a snake, or if you want to bite someone, well, there you go. That could be especially for you. That's a fair size, an awful lot of work for only €60. If you want a Little, that's less than €8. To be honest, there's something here absolutely for everybody. And lots of these really need to be seen, to be honest. You can't, I think, capture it on camera. So come to the Freedom Gallery, feast your eyes and digest the beauty and its spectacality. Flying dinosaurs. My goodness, it really is a shop that is a delight. And there's something in here for absolutely everybody. Candles, placemats, you name it, I promise you. In the Freedom Gallery, which is next to Tea for Two, right at the start of the Kato Paphos Promenade, there really is something waiting here, especially for you. Lots of people like these leatherette bracelets. Well, there's certainly a collection sitting here just for you, starting off from less than €4. Something special, that's for sure. Let's go and see what Gracie's found.
Whoever is doing this old beauty, by the way, whatever you can see it's made by wood. Some very, very clever brain and very artistic hands done these all reproductions. Whatever we can see, you can't ask yourself, what's this? What's this? I mean, if it's the horse, it looks like a horse. If it's the bird, it looks like a bird. Every single detail on every single item looks so natural.
Can I ask you a question? What's that, Grisivy Leboeuf?
This is a peacock. Like
That's a peacock.
Mr. Mark knows.
That could be Sir Mart's peacock, and it's wrapping itself around Lady Andrea, that's for sure. If you want some wild horses, as Grisivy Leboeuf was saying, well, they are prancing and dancing, especially for you.
If I was clever, I would say, you know, Mr. Paul, it's a wine holder.
It's a wine holder.
It just came to me.
There we are, back to that. Nice bit of length and possibly a nice little bit of girth. Let's keep going in and around the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour area, and of course this is Freedom Gallery. Oh my goodness, Grisivy Leboeuf, we've found some more.
As we go further, we find bigger or whatever is going on here.
Well, there's something going on in this shop, that's for sure. Perhaps if you've got a bottle of Pepsi and you want to open it, I'm not sure. There's a medium-sized one, or perhaps you would like that large one. You never know. There we are. A special extra little gift that perhaps Sir Mart will be buying for Lady Andrea in downtown Norwich. We're into the jewellery section, all handmade, all gifted. Look at this. You can spend an awful long time in here, that's for sure. There's all sorts of works of art in the Freedom Gallery, that's for sure. There's another branch just across the road, by the way. It's a huge, huge place. There's no doubt that you could spend days in this shop, but certainly hours. So let's get across to that little boutique. Although Grisivy Leboeuf has seen something just over here.
Ave Maria.
Grisivy Leboeuf spotted this little work of art. Look at that. If you want that bit of gold, that bit of dazzle, that bit of razzle-dazzle in your life, there's something waiting there for you. More horses prancing around. There's a man, well, cradling the love of his life.
Adam and Eva.
Is it Adam and Eva? There we are. Well, I think he's got other thoughts on his mind, that's for sure.
Well, this sword nearly killed them, but they survived. Do you know that?
I think I know the story.
It's legend.
I'll be giving you an apple
what a beautiful
a little bit
body.
later.
Have you
Over
seen
across the road, there is another part to this shop. Outside here, you've got bikinis, you've got costumes to wear on that special beach. Perhaps red could be that magic colour for you. Or perhaps, like Mr. Paul, you like that little bit of blue. I quite like that Grisivy Leboeuf, isn't that tasty? That's rather nice indeed. In this section here, there's a massive array of t-shirts. So if you like that special t-shirt, that work of art, that could be that one for you. It really is a special shop. There's no doubt about that. So if you've got a little bit of time on your hands, remember, the rains are coming in downtown Paphos. They don't last that long, but when that rain tumbles from the sky, pop yourself to the Freedom Gallery at the start of the Kato Paphos Promenade, next door to Tea for Two. Feast your eyes and digest.
Lord Nigel, you was looking for your shorts, you say to us. Come here.
There we are. Plenty of shorts
Come
there
and
for Lord
see.
Nigel of the
Lord
big guns.
Nigel. Well, this is when we're going to send you to the army with a big gun in your hands. Not too bad. And this one, when you're going to go somewhere, you know, to show how nice figure you've got to your sweetest Caroline.
There we go. We had the great honour and the great pleasure to be wined and dined by the superstars, Lady so sweet Caroline, and of course, wherever she goes, she's always joined by Lord Nigel of the Big Buns. Buns? There we are. Superstars in downtown Kato Paphos, and of course we're looking forward to seeing them again very soon indeed. Lots of beachwear, beach bags, belts, something for absolutely everybody in Freedom Gallery in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour area. Christina Booth seems to have found herself some new attire to wear on her head. So if you do like what you see, don't forget to hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to come back for that little bit more of our complete and utter madness. It does indeed. And you can also join us as a superstar member on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. There's support, that's where you virtually buy us coffees, and there's membership at only €10 a month. You're going to keep us afloat, and we thank you from the bottom of our two
What about
hearts.
these horns?
Well, you do like a horn.
Oh my goodness. So it... Nelly, am I nice?
So nice.
So nice, she said. So he lied me. He said not so nice.
This is Nelly. This is the girl in charge. You all right? Have you had a busy time?
Yeah,
Not
now
too
it's
bad.
all right.
Yeah,
Now it's
I think
better
so.
than August.
Yes, August is too hot, is what Nelly was telling us before. Christina Booth has now found a superstar of a seat.
How comfortable.
But it's to do with the shape, isn't it?
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't imagine it. Mr. Paul, you have to put your ass.
I have to put my ass there. I'm going to put my ass there.
But,
and tell you
but
just
first
how...
show it. First show it.
There
How
it
it
is.
looks.
That's
how
where
it
I'm going to
looks
put my
like.
ass and see just how comfortable it is. Let's have a look. Let's sit down.
Is it not comfortable, Mr. Paul?
If only I had a Romeo and Juliet. If only. If only. I'm sure in that bag of yours is a Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah,
So
but
I'll just, you keep that camera on, but hold on while we're at it. Especially for Lady Andrea. Keep your eye on the camera, Priscilla Booth. I know you are pontificating and looking at all of the clothes, and you're feasting your eyes and digesting. There you go. Cool marking, Lady Victoria, especially for you. Of course, if your name is Sir Bernie, girl in your life called Lady Andrea. Yeah. We could be doing that little bit of lardy-darring, especially for you. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and perhaps come back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness. Thanks for watching, and of course we'll see you again very, very soon somewhere in downtown Kato Paphos.
I would like to tell you many, many thanks for being with us. Thank you for every single support of yours. We're really appreciating it. We're loving you and kissing you from the bottom of our two hearts. I like this chair.
Oh, she likes this chair. That's coming home with us. Will that go in the back of the
It's
Jag?
so heavy.
Oh my goodness.
I can't steal it.
No? We'll come back a bit later.
Oh,
We're having that
so-
to go home on the
so
patio,
heavy.
that's for sure. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the booth, sitting in the chair, waiting especially for you again very, very soon indeed.